Hi there, Rabbi. As you know, and everybody else watching probably is aware, we're entering into the Christmas season, the holiday season. Lots of different holidays are being celebrated. We're going to a Hanukkah party tonight. And I'm reminded of all the years that I've gone to celebrations of various religions. Everybody is very happy to welcome strangers into their house to join in the celebration. I can't think of any religion that says, no, if anybody tries to get in while you're celebrating your dinner or your lunch or your morning meal or your whatever, kick them out. Don't let them in. Because the ability to welcome others in to your celebration is considered a great privilege, at least as I was brought up.
Joe, I used to be amazed, but I'm not amazed anymore, how people can claim that they live Jesus, they follow Islam, they follow the teachings in Judaism, and then in their everyday behavior, they are violating a plethora of their own religious teachings that they claim to adhere to. Like I said, I used to be amazed. I'm not anymore because it happens all the time. People telling me or claiming in the paper that they follow Jesus and they're Christians or they're Orthodox Jews, and then we watch their behavior, and it's 180 degrees to the teachings that they profess or claim to adhere to. And then I'm no longer amazed that these very same people observe one day. And they profess all these great things about love and cooperation and inviting the stranger. And then when the sun sets or the sun rises, they go back to their old ways of hate and sowing hate. It, it's very, very sad, Joe, because what I'm thinking is if you can celebrate one day of love, of liking other people, of welcoming the stranger. If you can do that for one day, why can't you do that for 10 days, 20 days, for 365 days? And I think it's because many people use the holiday and religious observances to clear their conscience. They think by observing the right thing on Hanukkah, the right thing on Christmas, the right thing during the month of Ramadan, that by doing that, all their bad behaviors is excused. The fact that they're not living according to the teachings is okay because the we don't have the victims in the concentration camps working on Christmas. We give them Christmas off. That's what good Christians the Nazis thought. They were such good Christians. They gave the Jews in the death camps a Christmas day off. Wow, how wonderful we are. And I just want to bring the message that if we can do this once, Joe, we certainly could do it all year round.
It was Dickens. When I think of that story, the and I ask people, what do you think the true meaning of the Christmas Carol is? Not, Christmas is good and you can't be greedy or you can't be this. The true meaning to me of the story is you're never too old and it's never too late to learn and change for the better. And if we can all do that and believe in that, it's never, oh, I'm too set in my ways, or I can't believe this, or there's a family member you don't understand. You can still hope that God that can change, that we can all learn to love one another, celebrate one another, aim for peace and prosperity for everyone, not just for ourselves.
We refer to the Torah, which is Hebrew scripture. Christians refer to it as the Old Testament. Both Jews and Christians hold this document as sacred. And it says in Exodus 22, it's very clear, you shall not wrong a stranger. You shall not oppress them, for you were strangers in the land of Egypt. You shall not afflict any widow or orphan child. If you afflict them in any way and they cry to me, I will surely hear their cry. Both Jews and Christians recognize you should not oppress the stranger. What could be a cleaner message for Christmas, for Hanukkah, for all of our listeners out there? Are we going to negate this one line that you tell me is part of the Old Testament that is in the Torah, and then one day you observe it, but then you turn around and go after whomever. I want to put that out there, Joe, for all of us to pay attention.
Well, I always try and pay attention to your wisdom, Rabbi. And I hope you'll allow me this one little note from Tiny Tim that I always get choked up every time. God bless us, everyone.
And I would like to tell everybody out there that let's make Christmas and Hanukkah a 365 day a year observance and not just one day.